Let's also now welcome in the management of Jindal Saw. We've got Neeraj Kumar, the Group CEO and Wholetime Director with us. Neeraj, what's the reason for the flat growth this quarter? Tell us about the average realizations and how they contributed to the top line.
One more quarter of consistent performance. If you see our quarter 2 performance and compare it to the comparable quarter last year, the performance is more or less flat. But if you compare the full first half of this year versus the first half of last year, there is growth. Now this is against a business environment where we are facing some tailwind, and during the second quarter we also had unprecedented monsoon. So a lot of pipes which were supposed to be laid, that got hampered because in monsoons, trenching and filling, it gets a little hampered. So flattish performance should give all of you the comfort that fundamentally we are very, very strong, but the monsoons and the tailwind that is now coming in the economy is, we believe, a temporary impact on Q2 results. Q3, Q4 we should catch up, and we are confident that the year end we should be able to meet our targets.
Now your margins have remained flat as well. What's weighing on them this time? Are there some input cost pressures that you've been seeing?
No, it's the other way around. In fact, you should see the margin in the second half improve because there has been some easing of the raw material prices, but there is always a little bit of lag effect before those inventory gets consumed and it is converted into the finished goods and it hits your P&L. So second half you should see an improvement in the margin.
Good afternoon. I just wanted to understand, given the fact that we have seen a slowdown, most of your people in your sector have been impacted when it comes to order execution. Tell us, how has demand been for you this time around?
There are three important things. In the short term, what we are seeing is a little delay in the project execution because some of the government funded projects are maybe starving for funds, or the funds are getting delayed. The second thing that we are seeing is even very large PSUs, some of them are Navratnas and Navratnas, they also, in terms of our collection, we see some liquidity pressure there. But overall, in the medium term, overall in the next year or so, we are very, very hopeful because of the initiative that Government of India has taken, the Jal Shakti mission, which is taking water to every home. Now that gives us a lot of hope for our entire sector in terms of large dia, DI, as well as the HDPE pipes that we have begun to produce now.
Right. And how is it that you expect to do in FY20? Any volume sales targets that you may have set across your segments?
We have a healthy order book. If you see our order book, it's in terms of value terms in excess of $1 billion, in terms of quantity in excess of 12 lakh tons. And we do hope that some of these major initiatives of the government would start translating into orders. So we are very hopeful because now fundamentally Jindal Saw has become very strong. We have dealt with most of our legacy issues. This quarter also you would see there have been some last bit of write-offs which was required, has been done. So the fundamental strength of Jindal Saw makes us absolutely confident that we are ready to take on whatever opportunity the market throws at us, and we would benefit out of it. So you should expect a very consistent and a good performance from Jindal Saw over the next few years.
Good to have you on the show. Thank you so much for highlighting the earnings.